The Belcan Bridge, which links the city's north and south sides, saw a halt to mid-morning traffic as the protesters did not take their evictions sitting down. They, their children, and those who sympathized with them braved the scorching sun and the police to send a message to the government that they were not about to suffer in silence. Led by the Belizeans for Justice and the Citizens Organized for Liberty Through Action, COLA, they boarded a bus and traveled from the location of their dismantled homes to the Belcan Bridge, where they blocked the crossing and stopped traffic flow. They did not take long to get the attention of the police, who were already aware of the plan and came out to take control of the impromptu protest. The squatters told us that while they were issued with a notice a couple months ago to cease building and to remove their belongings, they simply had nowhere else to go.
For right now, my little sister is, as you can see, she was crying and all of that stuff there. Really, what I say, that there is a way how to speak to people and how to treat them, understand? And all I want is to make justice, because we are Belizean, we are not aliens, we are Belizean and we need justice, we need it.
Do you have anywhere to sleep tonight?
No, Mom.
Go where? That's why we didn't go. We didn't know where to go.
Protest organizers had sobering words for the government.
This is inhumane. This is wrong. This is democracy here. We are practicing democracy right here because we're tired of the oppression of the Belizean people. We have had enough, and the people is stand up. You take away everything that they work for, you break it down. That is wrong.
You're blocking the Belcan Bridge. Some people might say this is illegal.
Well, sometimes I always say you could get attention of the leaders up there. Remember, we put them there. They should fear us. We shouldn't fear them.
You're pushing the people of this country to go somewhere where you don't want them to go. We cannot take oppression no more. We will not sit back and take this oppression anymore. We're saying, do what you promised you were government to do to take care of the poor people in this country. Why is it every time that it's only the poor people of this country who we are victimized? It seems like you don't like the poor people of this country, man. You need to pay attention to the people and stop blaming organizations like Belizeans for Justice, like Big A, for uprising people. Not the case. People are tired of being oppressed.
The first officers on the scene soon received backup, with the arrival of heavily armed policemen who literally pushed the crowd onto the northern approach of the bridge near the farmers' market. But it did not happen without incident, as at least 2 youths were manhandled. This youth seemed literally dazed as police dragged him from the crowd and placed him in the back of a police pickup to be carted off to the police station. A female was also hurt in the process.
One of the police officers, he grabbed me from off of my shirt and he just pulled me and I landed on the floor.
Are you okay?
It really pains me bad, and it's getting bruised, like swollen as well.
Assistant Police Commissioner Elodio Aragon Jr. could not answer our questions on either incident.
This is not only about the squatters. You have other people with other motives out here, and that is what is creating this situation. But we are out here as a police department to ensure law and order, to ensure that we open the roadways so that normal course of business for everybody out there.
But a minor was manhandled and thrown in the back of a pickup.
Now listen, any other questions you have?
That is the question, sir. Can you tell us why that happened?
As far as I didn't see anybody being...
Anyway, can show you the footage.
All right. Nevertheless, that is the situation at this point in time.
How do you respond to the comment that you are being used politically?
Listen, the police department is here with a mandate, and that mandate will be carried out, right? For us to ensure the rule of law and to ensure that we do what is right, and that is what we're going to do.
How do you answer the legitimate criticism that when the Chinese had a spontaneous protest, which did block up traffic across the whole city, that you all didn't stop them?
Well, listen, as far as I know, they were moved and they moved. We asked these people the same thing over and over, but they are intent on blocking the Belcan Bridge, and that will not be allowed.
This morning's events played out handily for the opposition People's United Party, whose leader, John Briceño, and one of his deputies, Cordell Hyde, the Lake Independence representative in whose constituency the squatters reside, showed up to lend their party's support.
We already have our legal advisor that's here with us, and he will be assisting some of them that have been already detained, as I've been told. And we're going to find ways how we can, if necessarily, sue the government for the behavior that they have displayed right here, for the damages and even the emotional distress that they've been causing, not only on the families, but even on these children. This is certainly unacceptable in 2011 in Belize. We are going to do our best. We are going to do our best to see how we can assist these people. I mean, these are human beings, man. These are human beings. And you just go out there and chance them at 4 o'clock in the morning just because they don't have a voice.
People don't go and squat and build 300-foot London bridges because they want to. They go there because they have to. They can't afford rent, they can't afford to, they can't get a piece of land. They've been turned wrong and wrong like a merry-go-round. And so you have to approach the process with a little bit of sympathy, a little bit of understanding, and try to sit down with the people. Nobody knew that the government wanted to build a city center, wanted to do a bus terminal there. Nobody, not myself, not any resident from there. Nobody. You come and talk to people, organize them and discuss with them and say, listen, you're in the way. Let us try to work this process out.
Late this evening, some of the squatters met with attorneys in order to chart a way forward, as still others sat on what's left of the place they once called home and hope for better days ahead. Reporting for Love News, I am Marian Ali.